Okay, guys, welcome back to our PGA Tour Pro Career. PGA Tour, man, sometimes you just need to restart, but Tour Pro Career Mode. I'll probably say it different every time I come on, but we're in the middle of the Career Builder Challenge. We're about to start round 2. We had 12 under par, we had a 60. We actually had a chance of breaking 59. Breaking 60, getting a 59. But with the birdie putt in the last hole, we kind of messed up our approach shot a little bit, which left us not the easiest of putts, but we just breezed by the hole, so we were close. Just before I started recording, I had a look at my stats, and it's quite interesting because you can, like, driving distance, right? We can go all time, and we can go back to season 1, and if you look at I don't know where we were actually in this. Because remember, season 1 we were actually levelling up, so we probably weren't actually driving it that far. Maybe. Oh, I'm trying to even see where we are. Right, I'll keep an eye out for a Scotland flag. That's probably the quickest way to do it. Or maybe actually. Oh, there's Russell Knox. In fact, Russell Knox. The interesting thing, the Ryder Cup has been picked. I'm trying to think. Wait, he picked Westwood. I'm trying to think who it is. But Russell Knox was left out, and Russell Knox has had a fantastic season. So, a wee bit of controversy there. Maybe picking guys that are maybe a little bit more established, but, potentially could probably play quite well. Well, there we are there. We're 12th. So, 301.54 yards. That was in Season 1. Oh, back. Season 2. And then Season 2 we jumped up to 320.36 yards. Season 3, 321, so we increased just a little bit. Season 4 back down to 320, but we're averaging about 320 yards. And then Season 5 we're probably... see this system? I would imagine that we're only averaging maybe 299. So that's with the power factor. Double bogeys, holes in one. Oh no, I was going to say we did have a hole in one, but that was on the US Open special we did at Oakmont. We got a hole in one, so technically we haven't. Oh no, hold on, that's Adibidaba. All time. I still don't think we've had one all time. Nah, we haven't. So we'll just go through some of the stats. Scoring average, all time, season 5. Still not too bad. 67.5. Best round, 8 under, but we did do a 12 under, so I don't understand it. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes it's a bit putts made, sand saves. Back to driving distance, and then you get the rankings, FedEx Cup points. Obviously, we tied with Stenson that last tournament, so kind of interesting. We probably went down a little bit. It's at the tail end of last year. 18.51. That's how I wanted to play a bit with a different setup that we maybe struggle a little bit, although we hit 60 the other day, just to make it a bit more kind of competitive. So that's the stats. I just thought it was kind of interesting to see the distance that we'd kind of lost. Okay, so let's continue on with the Career Builder Challenge. Now this, I need to actually refer to my little kind of planner journal book that I just write stuff in. Now we should start. We're on hard, so what I'm actually going to do, because sometimes it can go a bit iffy if you pick while you're in the game your level setting. You can lose the little heads up display, your 3 quick swing kind of meter. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do it in here. Oh, I meant to edit triangle button. So we'll go to hard. Save, yes. Go back. Right, let's go Pro Career. There's a character there. Oh, there we are. So let's go back in. Now the wind condition I think was 7 to 12 miles per hour. So combine that with the hard setting, it could be an interesting round. So without further ado, let's get started. Now let's spin our dice, or roll our dice, for the FG count. If I wait to get my notepad, I always like to write stuff down because you never know how many times you actually forget something. Right, there we go. I've got my. Oh, that wasn't a good spin. Right, what we got? We've got a 6, a 3, and a 2. So that's 11. So that's, well, it's not too bad. Let's see, just put that there. FG count.
Coverage coming your way is presented by
11.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour.
So that's not a bad tally. I mean, 11.
It's second round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge.
Turn this volume down the telly. Yeah, I mean, I had a difficulty level where if we got like easy mode would have been just rolling 1 dice, so your number would have been between 1 and 6. Then 2 dice would have been 2 and 12. And then hard would be using 3 dice, and that would be between 3 and 18. So I think we'll just roll 3 dice all the time because it kind of gives you a nice. I mean, you can get quite a low number.
Stepping up to the first
so here we go. Hard setting, wind. Oh, this could actually be quite tough to get an 11 FG count, which is fairways and greens for people that maybe don't know. Oh, this is quite a tricky tee shot, if I'm being honest. There's that tree. We probably need to be just about on it. Oh, it's a big cutter. It's a big cutter. It's going to find that bunker.
So that ball nestles down.
It's going to find the rough. So there you go. We've already started off missing our FG count for that first hole. I've got my clicker ready, just to keep track. Now, ball's above our feet, but that wind's going to sort of almost cancel it out to a certain extent. Perhaps I might still aim a little bit to the left. 83-87%. So maybe I'm going to club up and maybe bring it back.
With the wind right now. Right from the start, the winds have been kicking pretty good. Yeah, but at least it's presenting that challenge for the players.
The hard level, you really need to play within yourself. If you max out your swing, that's where you tend to start missing your bottom arc of your 3 quick swing meter. So you really need to play almost like just either on it or just below it, and that way it seems to be easier to hit your bottom mark. Now 4 inches up. Not the easiest of putts here. A lot of break. You see that big hill, or a big slope. I'm trying to think if I've had this putt before. It kind of looks familiar, but I'm trying to think if it's is it more than that. Go with this. I don't know. I'm keep moving this. Go with that. not a bad effort, although we did miss it right at target, so that maybe brought us back to the hole a little bit more. And that's one thing I like about the 3-quick system. You tend to get a bit more variance, even on putting. Where with the analog swing, it's pretty standard back and forward.
He'll take par and move on.
You know, I just don't enjoy it as much.
Teed up here at the second
So we
hole,
par
Frank,
the
this
first
is a
hole.
short par
One
four,
Mirth, I
measuring
think
about
it's
370
birdied.
yards.
While it mightn't have the yardage, it's certainly made up
Here we
in
go, got another
strategy by
difficult
all
hole
the
here.
bunkering down here, Rich. And
Now we
there's
could
really
hold
two
this up
bunkers that
into
you've
the
got, or
wind.
two complexes that you've really got to worry
Could hit a
about.
draw.
One
Let's
down
do
the left,
that.
you'll
Let's
see is about
draw it a little
285
bit.
yards to carry, and then that next crop comes in just about 300 yards. So you've got to decide whether to go over
Now
the
this
bunk
should
on the left and
hold
short
against the
other
wind a
one,
little
or
bit.
even lay up to the right.
Yep, now that's going to be a fairway.
That's where we realise this is
Oh.
very much a two-shot
Yep.
hole. And play
So
it.
there's one. So we've got another 10 to get, and we've already lost a hole, so
That is prime real estate. How do you get a line
it's
like
going to get
that?
quite
Seriously,
interesting.
You could hit any club from there.
What we got? 7. First couple of holes with the wind, even though I've played in this kind of style of wind before, you're trying to gauge just how far it's going to be. Now is this going to spin? Oh, I'm trying to think. I think we'll put a wee bit extra on it. Bit extra sauce for a spin. Should spin, spin, spin. Oh, nice. That's how you play it.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Settles in over the putt.
Right, we've got a little bit of break here. Probably left edge. Let's go. Hit. Birdie!
He's made it.
Whoo! 13 under par. Just got a 5-shot lead at the moment.
Frank, players
If
have
we can
hybrids,
really have a
some
good,
irons out off the
solid
tee on that
round,
short par 4 second.
we could
Trying to
actually
get the
set
big
up the
stick
win
out
here.
on third.
It certainly is.
Because we're going to have the easy round tomorrow. Or the next round. Right, wind's right into our face here.
Which makes you push that tee shot a little to the right.
Again, we're just keeping it within the limits of our swing. Just trying to play kind of solid. And you could have went for extra yards on that, but there's more chance of coming across, cutting it, slice, or a hook. So playing sensible.
Desired shot pattern. It's a little draw off the tee and a little draw
again,
and the reason why, if you look at the
I think we
shape
played
of
this
that
shot
green, it's
the
on a
other day.
45-degree angle to the left.
Gonna have to club
So
up.
it really does suit a shot coming in
We
from
go
the
for
right.
2 iron at 3 wood, so we need to be about. Right, we'll bring it under the wind. Oh, actually, we might have to hit it full beans here. What I want to do is fade it in a little bit. So let's go there. Oh, see, we went plus 9%.
Well, it looked like he caught a flyer.
We're going to go long.
I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Oof. We could actually hit that normal and probably have been
the heavy grass.
pretty decent.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good
That's one of
contact.
these lies. It's
Nothing
kind
wrong with
of.
coming up a little bit short of
I
the
don't
green.
like the way he's
Problem is
standing.
turning one mistake into another.
I don't know if the ball's above his feet, but take a practice swing. Well, you don't see him swinging. Did he swinging? See, we don't see his animation. Just trying to see if his swing kind of goes a bit funny. Now, this is heavy enough, 60 to 69%, so we're going to have to put a little bit extra on it. I don't want to go too far though. This is one of these dangerous shots. You could get a flyer. Well, we hit it. We under hit it. Probably if we'd hit that full, we might have been over the other side.
That's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
I suppose it's not too bad.
This is an awkward length.
trying to think. Did we? I'm trying to think if we drove. Did we get an FG count in that last hole? We missed the first one. Did we get this one? Oh, I can't remember. Now, where we got? I think it rolls a little bit. So it's this way a little bit, I think. Now, downhill as well, which is always a tricky putt.
Not used to seeing that. Going to drop
That's
a
a
shot
putt.
at the third. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
That's a bogey. That's actually our first bogey of the tournament.
Really not a big deal as we look at the leaderboard.
Now, I'm going to check the scorecard.
Now back over to the fourth. Frank, we're early in the
I do this all the
round.
time
What have you
when I
seen
do
so far?
the fairways and
I've seen
greens
a lot
count.
that can be improved on too, but there's enough good
Yeah,
there. That's
but
the main thing. The
that's
scorecard
right enough.
doesn't
Yeah,
always
because
reflect how you're
but
playing.
did we make the fairway in
A little bit
that
of
hole?
basics out there. Fairways, greens, maybe knock a couple of putts in. All of a sudden, that scorecard looks different.
Oh, I need to think here. Oh, this is bad. I'm trying to think if we missed the first fairway. I definitely know that. Second fairway, did we not hit it? Did we not hit a? Trying to think. Because I think we made the fairway that last one. Right, I'm going to go with 2, because I'm almost positive we made the second and the third fairways. But what I'm going to do is I'll probably look back once I finish recording the video, and then I'll check, and then we'll find out if there is some kind of additional shoots. We missed a fairway, or we did or we didn't. Then I'll need to make a change. Now we've got 4 foot down. Wind's kind of screaming behind us.
Frank, this
wind's tricky.
weather. Nice strong breeze.
Well, what is it, Nick? On? Missed that left of the target. It's coming back. It's not going to make the fairway. It's not going to make the green, sorry. So we could be struggling to make this FG count.
Second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Which means we're going to incur a penalty for the next round, which could be fun. Oh, so close. So close. And you really find with the hard setting on this 3-click system, you really scramble a lot. You need to get up and down. So it puts a lot of pressure on your game. Especially hitting over water or, stuff like that.
Frank, this looks like a fun hole. The first par 5 of the day, 535-yard fifth.
3-shot lead.
As long as you've got something that doesn't go left off the tee shot and doesn't go right off the second shot, you'll be fine.
I think before we did a draw on this, I kind of want to set up a draw because it takes you away from the water. It's not too bad. Missed it right at target, but that should be another fairway. Right, that's 3, but I think it could be 2, maybe. But we're going to go with this, and I'm just going to try and remember. Sometimes you think the last hole, did I click that?
Now the second shot here at this par 5.
Ooh. Yeah, it's quite a good hole, this, because off the tee it makes you go more to the right hand side, but for the approach shot you really need to be closer to the water. It's kind of quite a well designed hole. Now we had the confidence of the normal swing, and we came in, wind's behind as well, so we could. Well, We go with a 3-iron here. Fade it in just a little bit. We go about there. Oh, missed it right at target, but we should be okay. That's a peachy shot, absolute peach. That sets up another eagle chance at this hole.
Good look at eagle coming up. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Tell you, it doesn't look as if there's much in it. Shadow of the trees doesn't help. It's really hard to get your points. You need to be so I think we need to be what? Go about there. I think this is quite straight. I'm just gonna hit it straight.
That not going.
So the eagle goes begging.
Just a little bit of movement on it.
For birdie.
Even par currently.
Should be a kick-in birdie here though. Maybe not so much kick-in, but this is back to 13 under par, 1 under for the round.
Performance continues. Yeah, we're watching 2 tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Well, Frank, how about this 255-yard par 3 sixth?
Right.
Yeah,
Pin yesterday was cut right up where that 279 marker is, right at the back of the green.
Really going in the player's favourite.
This time we're on the front.
Depth, so you want to sort of do the maths in reverse,
228 to the front of the
255,
green,
take away
so
50, 205 front.
wind's,
doesn't sound as daunting.
God, wind's really screaming behind. Probably going to play this kind of smart today. Go a bit there. Oh, we missed it. Missed it right at target. Oh, could be in the water.
There's water over there.
Frank, not easy to keep your eye on the target when you've just.
That's because we missed it right at target there.
Yeah, but on the flip side too, one bad shot doesn't have to lead to 2.
He'll go to the drop
now
zone.
On to his 3rd shot
in
after
the
last
water.
one went into the water. Frank, this is one you don't practice, but sometimes you have to do it. Time for the drop.
Yeah, it should be the easiest shot in golf. You've just
83
paid
yards.
for it.
Wind's behind. Maybe just take a little bit off it. It's a nice spin. Spin! Come on!
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He was just
Yeah, for a bogey.
Never deviated offline.
This would give him a bogey.
Got soaps in that shot. It's I don't know. Let's go there. Just
You can't believe it.
a
Thought
bit
it
more
was
break
in.
than that. Oh dear, it's going to be a double bogey. Drop us back to 11 under par, 1 over par for this round. I mean, we've still got a 4-shot lead, so
Frank, if
as
you
I
want to
say,
play
this
this game
round
at
being the
highest
hard
level,
setting,
and no doubt
it's
our
really all
players do,
about
you have to
just
sort
not
of be
making
tactical
too many
when you
mistakes.
break down shots or break down a hole. How would you break down this hole in a very smart way?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think 350 yards, you could bash a driver
It's
down
kind of
there and
behind,
finish up in trouble.
in front of you,
The
so
way to be aggressive on a strategic hole is to just put the first one in play in a position where you
hit
can
it just
attack
right
with
at
the
target,
second.
but it's not
There's
enough
no
to
shame.
be a
You can
bad
still walk
shot.
off here more days than often than not with the throw.
It's actually a good shot there. That's a FG, work at 4.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for 11.
Frank, this is obviously a green light situation.
It is, because of the tee shot. A smart layup here gives you the chance to go straight
Just a
at
wee
the
bit
square.
extra. We're going into the window a little bit. We hit it just a bit shy. Yeah, it's going to be short.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get
Where
away
is it,
here with
Nick, on?
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
Possibility here maybe of a chip in. I've hit it well enough. Oh,
Safely
just...
on the dance floor.
Out in for a putt.
He's made it. Frank, this is like a big water.
Oh, it's time to hold on here.
We saw it at the 6th, and here again at the 7th, a challenging par 4, 346 yards.
We need to aim
I've
this
never ever seen
probably
anyone try and drive this green, so it's just a layout.
probably up the edge of that bunker
down
there.
in the distance that really is the stop sign. So something that's short of that, but really what I prefer is try and lay up on a nice number. Something
It's not too bad, just right a target, but it's going to find the fairway. That's 5.
Frank,
So we've got
not
another
the
6
hitter, but sometimes you win
fairways and
by
greens to
putting
hit
in a good
on
spot.
the way in.
That's where we are right here, 280 yards out.
I'm at the 8th hole, so
that'll never get you in trouble.
still not bad. I don't think we can make the green, so I'm just going to hit a 2-iron. I'm going to kind of semi way up. It actually went a pretty decent. I didn't expect it to go as far as that, but sometimes if you
Now the approach shot here on
can
this
drive it,
5-8.
now you possibly could have made the green, but then you've got a massive putt, and putting can be more difficult over a sort of, a much sort of greater length, like maybe 50, 60, 70 feet. Whereas if you lay up short, you could probably actually get it closer pitching in than you can with the putter, and that Carn's away for a haircut, so you get this all the time. Mau. What is it, Nick, on? Right, do we go a little bit more? What is it, Nick, on? Is Mummy away for a haircut? She is, isn't she? When's she coming back? Right, let's concentrate. No. We missed it. A wee bit right at target, but I'm actually still going to be okay.
Good chance to take advantage. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie.
There we go. I'm seeing left edge, but outside left edge. Right, here we go.
It's amazing. Doesn't matter how close it goes. It's an extra shot.
We hit it with 3% power, and that might just have took it out of the hole there. I know I keep saying this about 3 quick swing, but it's something that I really just didn't. When I first started playing this game, I've always used, even in the previous Tiger Woods versions, I've always used analog stick because I think it's quite good for a golf swing. But I've never really used the 3 quick swing. But it's really, it's a lot tougher, as I say. It covers, with analog swing you're just going back and forward, and it's very hard to make a swing error. With the 3 quick, it's just so, it's your power set, it's your bottom arc, it just all the time you're constantly having to be as precise as you can. Right, we're 268, so we're on that edge of that bunker, and that wind should bring it back, so we'll just maybe bring it in a little bit more. There we go. We went over 6% plus power, but we had it right on the button. Now that's 6 in the FG count, so we're getting closer. Only 5 more fairways and greens to go.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just
It's
looks
quite a
like
difficult
fun.
shot
Bunkers don't
because we've
seem
got a
to
bit
be
of
in
water
play.
to play with.
Only
We've got
thing you're
bunkers
really
to
looking
play
at
with.
right now is just the flag.
Pins cut over in that corner. Winds in our face. We've got a decent lie. Club up here. 185 maybe. Oh, we've had it with full beans there. We've just caught it right at target, but we're going to be long.
Looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Yeah, it's a bit too over adventurous there. And we're in the heavy rough as well.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem.
Oh, little scramble in the hard level.
Does it here.
We got foot down. Heavy rough though. We could get a flyer out of this. That's the only trouble. I actually had it less. Oh, good shot. Actually, it was a bad shot because intentionally we went to hit it on a mark, a power mark, and we were actually well short. So if we had hit it the way we intended to hit it, we might have been. We probably might even have rolled into that bunker.
Right now, it's just a case of running out of holes. Pars are fine.
So 1 mirth, 8 under par. So we've still got a couple of shot lead here, 3 shot lead.
Set for the back 9 and the 10th hole. It's a good-looking hole, Frank, at 416 yards.
It certainly gets your attention.
Hope
Just the
this one
visual.
brings us
This is one of
back.
those holes. If you've got a caddy, you say, oh, "What's that carry over the bunker on that
Oh,
left
we've had
side
it.
where the water is?"
No bad we had it
He'll
right
tell
at
you it's like
target there, but
240 yards in. You say, well, what's
that's
it?
not going to make the
Bunker's on
fairway
right.
unless we bounce off
To
this
get
hill.
past those
No,
ones on their
and
right
that's another
side,
fairway
you're in the
out.
vicinity of 300 yards.
So
This is,
we're
this
kind of
is a
struggling a
hole
little
that
bit
you'll
here.
scratch your
We've got
160
5 to get safe. Oh god, this is not an easy shot here. Yardage is especially off this bank. Oh dear. What do we do? 50. Right. We're going to play smart here. We're going to play smart. I'm not taking the shot on because it's way too risky. Pitch out here, we've got a nice line in and we're hitting from, you know, it's a perfect lie, so to speak. If we went for that shot, we're in heavy rough, 60 to 67% power from the shot. It's just too risky. We could easily went in the water, so a wee bit extra on it with the wind, I think. Hopefully we've got the distance. Needs to go, it's going to spin, it's going to spin. Not ideal, not a great shot in, to be honest. It's kind of scared to hit it with maybe a wee bit extra power, and then the wind just didn't really affect it as much. Right, goes straight and then it slopes left to right, kind of midway up there, just above that arc. So I think 8 inches up as well, so we need to go a bit there, I think. Turn. Oh, I didn't really turn as much.
And a drop shot here at the 10th.
Well, we make it. Well, say we make a bogey. Let's get the bogey first before we. We make the bogey, and then we could have got that shot on from that slopey line in the heavy rough. We could have made the green, and we possibly could even have made a birdie if we made a good approach shot.
Well, we've arrived at our third
But then we
par 5 of
could
the
have
day here at PGA
easily
West.
hit into the
It is
water.
the
There's
11th
stones at the
nicknamed
edge of that
appropriately Eternity.
lake. We could have hit them. We could have went into the water.
yards.
We could have went anywhere. So quite a difficult shot. Not the easiest to make, to be honest. We kind of played safe, but you know, we got the bogey. But then the bogey is not a bad get out of jail card.
That's how you do it.
That's us at 7,
Nice
the
little
FG
bounce
count.
forward. Close to 300,
So we
290.
kind of played smart, but we didn't really nail the approach
Set for his
shot,
next shot
which
from a good
kinda
position in the fairway.
gave us the bogey. 306.
Frank, the handicap system in golf really
Let's
is
just
the great
hit this up.
equalizer, isn't it?
Got a
Yeah,
decent
there's
lie
no
here.
sport like it.
That's
I
not
can't
a,
imagine going to Wimbledon and playing, you
Is
know,
that
sort
above
of,
the feet?
Djokovic or Federer, or you know, playing NFL with Peyton Manning. But you know,
oh, we've
the
had it
beauty of
left
golf,
at
we can
target,
go to
but
golf
the
course
wind should, yeah,
and
we're
decide
okay.
what our handicaps are on the first tee.
We're okay.
And decide who's going to get strokes, and then off we go and play. And we play
Go
on
up.
the other
It's
side.
gonna, it's gonna be horrible. Probably
Right there.
downhill.
Just a perfect spot
Maybe
in
a
the
bit
fairway.
of side
That's
hill lie as
prime real
well.
estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
It's not a bad shot, but it looks like. Come on, get close. Right, spin. Woo, baby. That's better.
Better than that all day today.
That's
Really not
better.
much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
It's a kick in birdie. This is back to 11 under par. We're only +1 for the round, so we're hanging in there. Again, playing hard level. You can get under par, but it's just a little bit more tricky to keep it, to maintain it.
Only 363 yards here at the 12th.
A couple of different options here, Rich. You can lay it up just short of where that nose of the bunker starts to poke out on the right side.
I'm going
of
to
the
play
fairway.
safe.
You're
Well,
going to be left with something in the sort of 140, 150 yard mark. To
with that
the
10
flag.
mile an hour
If you
wind,
wanna
probably
get
going
a
to hit it
little sort of
over
greedy,
300
you
yards.
start to
So
sneak it up there where it gets narrow. It's shorter, but it requires a better shot.
I'm going to go 3 wood. I'm thinking about the FG count here.
Oh, this is up. It's
I
good.
don't want to run out of fairway. So there we go, we get the fairway, which gives us 8. We're only 3 away from actually being 100% full complement for tomorrow.
Here at the par 412.
Yeah, just have to focus on where that
So if we
flag
actually
is in
finish the
relation
way we
to
are
these little
at the
ridges and
moment, we
mounds
would
on the
be
screen. It's called motive
with
because
the
it's
FG count at
protected
8,
by
we'd
that wall of
actually
sand
lose
down
the
that left
driver
side.
and the 3
That's
wood.
not really in play
So
for
we'd
this
only
shot.
have iron
If you're
play
smart, use
tomorrow.
one of those little ridges. They can kick it towards the flag.
So we're getting closer. Ball's below our feet a little bit. Plus the wind's going that way, so this could be. We're going to get a bit of spin action on it. Well, I've factored that in, so we need it to spin. Spin, baby, spin! Ooh. Stop!
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it.
Well, it didn't roll, it went kind of straight back, so it indicates that there's not much of a slope.
Birdies are trying to jumpstart this round.
Some momentum moving in the right direction.
Right, it's a good birdie putt. Yeah, it starts here, it just rolls off there. So there is a bit of slope. So I'm going to go just left edge. It's uphill, so we need to add a little bit. Go there. Come on, baby. Ooh! That's what I'm talking about.
Racking them and stacking them.
Back to 12 under. 4-shot lead. Back to level par for the round, so
Tricky par 3 here, the 13th, 214 yards.
here we go. Wind straight behind, which is good. What we're hitting 4 iron. So we need to club down. So we club down again. I think so. Oh, just had it left of target, but it should be okay.
This one doesn't look good.
Oh, get down. Once off. A wee bit long. That was actually coming down twice.
That's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Long putt here. This will require good touch.
Bit of slope at her feet. Not much, but just enough. I think I've had this putt. I think we had this putt yesterday. The first round. Let's go with this. See, there wasn't much on it. It didn't. It was probably a left edge, to be honest.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Well, in for par. Keeps us at 12 under. Oh, we made that green, so that's us at 9, so we're only 2 away now. But we're still actually losing all our woods if we finished
I know there's two
on this level.
options, you know, hitting it down the left or
Now we
carrying
could
over
run
the
out of
bunker.
fairway here. In
I
fact,
think
we
that's
probably
another
are going to run
example
out of
of peak
fairway.
dive. There's one of those holes you never really know if you've made the finish the hole.
Right, go with 3 wood. We've had it well short, and we've had it right at target, but it's
headed for the bunker.
It's going in the bunker. That was a poor shot.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker.
Oh, ay caramba. That wasn't
Frank,
good.
second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
Let's go here. Come on, baby. Spin! Spin! Decent recovery from that position. Wasn't an easy shot.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
Right, we've got that slope at our feet. What's it doing? Kinda. If anything actually goes the other way. 7 inches down as well. Oh. Oh dear, these are horrible. Come back, come back, come.
Wrong time to be leaking oil here at the 14th hole, Frank.
Well, to state the obvious, too, that was very makeable. That's the one you'd expect to make more often than not. That's going to hurt.
And for par. Keeps us at 12 under par. We didn't get an FG count, so we're still at 9.
Now at the 15th, par 4, 468
so we've only got 4 holes remaining, which, and we need to get 2 to be absolutely 100% full clubs for the next round. This is quite a big fairway though. So we should make this.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
It's not going to be the longest shot into the wind though. Okay, that's us at 10, so that means that if we finish the way we are just now, that we'd only lose our driver. So, got one more fairway and green in the next 3, and that's as we've got it. Right, 3 foot up, and 8. I kind of want to club up like that. Get down, get down. It's going to be a bit long. When you pin at the front there, it's hard to kind of take it on, especially with a kind of longer iron.
It was a rather poor approach shot.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie.
This is a kind of quite a flat looking green. There's not a lot of elevation change on it, so Okay, 7 inches down, so we need to be probably what? Maybe about there. And I'm just going to lag pot this. I'm obviously looking to get it in the hole, but I'm not. Yeah, it breaks a little
Pretty
bit.
good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
It's a sort of distance. If it
I
goes
did
in, it's
break
a
a little
bonus.
bit, so. So we remain at 12 under.
Solid par putt right there. This is the second par 5 at PGA West of 600 or more yards. The 16th is a pretty good test.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Oh,
that could be.
He needs to get lucky.
That could be out of bounds.
Frank, so many different lies.
Out of bounds.
Look out, that ball's
Oh,
okay.
that's not going to get a fairway count for that.
penalty.
That shot there, I went,
Third shot
decided
right
to
now
go
after having gone
full
OB.
power and ended up just yanking it. Absolutely horrendous shot. Well, we had the same kind of shot there, but we actually got it on the bottom arc. Oh, we're not going to hit the fairway.
And that one lands in the first cut.
First
Frank.
cut.
Interesting choice going ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
That just shows you just how
trying to
fine a
clean
balance
contact from the
around that you're comfortable in the lead. Not comfortably, but you've got a 3-4 shot lead or whatever it is. And then a tee shot like that could just completely change the round. 281. Man, it really narrows up there. It narrows all the way up. I mean, any way up there is treacherous to say the least. So,
Frank, in the changing weather conditions, players
bit of
have
a
so many
slope here,
different
so we're just
options,
gonna
don't they? Some might like to
take
play
it over
it
just a
high,
little bit
others
extra.
might want to play it a little lower along the ground.
we hit it right at target. It's going to find. Just get out the heavy stuff.
From the boys, so to speak.
Oh, it's in the heavy
Any
rough.
mistake you make can obviously be magnified by the wind conditions.
Oh
But
dear,
conversely,
not good.
it's a real good chance.
Not
for
good,
skill
but at
to
5
shine.
strokes already. The wind's taking it that way. This is horrible. This is just a horrible shot. So let's cob up a little bit. Go, go.
Quite dialed in all the way on that shot, but still on the
Well,
bouncer. This is a pretty long putt here.
quite
You'd
a-
be happy
a
to get
long
this to
putt
within
for
2 or 3
bogey.
feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
Bits away. Oh, that's slope. Oh god, this almost
Speed
went
wasn't
by a
bad
little
on
bit.
that long putt, but the read wasn't
I
very
don't think
good.
the speed was that good, to be honest.
Settles in over the putt.
This is for a double bogey. And it's a horrible double bogey putt. Oh dear, we've got a bit of slope on it. I reckon about there.
Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not
too
falling
much.
right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
It's
Even
going to be a
par.
horrible 8, a triple bogey.
That hole certainly.
That's going to drop
got
us
the
back
best
to
of
9 under
triple
par. We've
bogey.
only got a shot, one shot in the lead. Oh, one hole can
Now to the
turn you
signature
around
par
upside
3. It
down.
only plays 168 yards from the tips, but the tee sits up high and the wind can blow, and a lot can happen here.
Here we go. We need to find this green to get our FG count. A wee bit shy.
Well, this
Should
one
be okay
safely
though.
on deck here.
Oh, that's going to be a fantastic shot. Oh, what an effort.
Dialed in.
Right, that's us got 11, so we've actually achieved, although
Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today.
I was going to say we needed a count back and check what we got, but I'm sure that's it. So that's for a birdie, just to get back a little bit of what we lost there, that last hole.
Man.
Well, we had it too hard. I just missed the power set.
And he's putting for par now.
Oh, that was costly. Just a misjudgment and a power.
Well, Frank, hopefully you
dear.
arrived here at 18 in a pretty good frame of mind. If not, you have to be thinking, oh, here we go again. Water left. I mean, you could shoot 100 out here on this golf course if you don't have your best stuff.
Yeah, this is another example of
Shots away. Should be good.
This is not the whole.
Right, that's going to give us a quick. That's 12. So we've actually +1 in our FG count. So if we did have an extra one, that definitely seals it. That's us. We've got a full cobs. We're not going to lose any. We're not going to have a penalty for the third round.
Once again, you've got that green that's angled to the left, but once
the wind's
again,
blowing
like
towards the water, which is not handy.
You do not have to hit directly at this flag. You are allowed to move that flag mentally 15, even 20 feet to the right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Spin. Oh, it's been a long putt.
Great position. It's a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet.
Wow. 8 inches down. Take out 2 off it. Because sometimes you go down how it tends to gather speed a little bit. I've got hiccups. I think about that. Oh, we hit it perfect. If we judge the speed right. Oh, what a putt. Fantastic putt. Right, so that's going to be a par for the last hole. Let's just check our scorecard because you can't. That's another thing I'd actually like, is the ability to, like, when you finish a round, instead of the leaderboard coming up, it would come up to your scorecard and then you can click the button, then it goes to the leaderboard. So there we go, there's our scorecard. We're obviously going to get a par 4 at the last hole for, what's that going to be, a 75. Pretty decent. I mean, par, birdie, bogey, par, birdie, double bogey, par, par. Out in 37. So, I mean, not bad, not great either. And then we start with another bogey, and then we get birdie. We get 2 birdies in a row, par, and then the 16th we hit that big duck hook into out of bounds, and then we kind of struggled the rest of the hole. Got us a triple bogey, an 8, and then we've parred the last 2 holes. So not the best of rounds, but it could have been a lot worse. So let's just tap this in. Keeps us at 9 under par. At this moment in time, we've got a 1-stroke lead over Lundmerth, the Swedish.
Keep things steady. There you have it. The second round is complete. Another solid effort.
We take that triple bogey away, and we've got a 4-shot lead.
Really start to see,
so
not only who's playing well, but who's consistent.
We just lost it in that 16th hole. That was costly. So let's get the scores in the doors here. And there we go, 1-shot lead. So I mean, we're getting into the easy. We're getting into the third round. We've got the easy 3-quick swing. So we've got a chance of potentially maybe getting a little bit of a gap getting into the final round. We'll see what the wind is going to be for the third round. 69, so there's a little bit of movement, just enough to keep you kind of guessing. So, well, I mean, that's not too bad. We achieved our FG count, so we've got a full bag of clubs. We've got a shot lead, so it's a lead, and that's the main thing. Second round, hard 3 quick swing, 75 we got. It's not bad, not great either, but you know, that one hole cost us. We probably would have been a level par in a 4-shot lead. So that one hole cost us. But again, as I said, it just shows you how things can sort of turn on its head a little bit. So guys, that's the end of this round. So join us for the third round, and that'll be coming up soon. So once again guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.